Something you just, I read it in the Wall Street Journal interview that came out recently. Oh, yeah. You were talking about this concept of like, if you've got to go to a guy's house to meet him, and you're talking to somebody who's an investor or whatnot, or a bar, there's a dynamic that is different potentially for a woman. And I was like, yeah, Rand, yeah, I get it. But, you know, where are we getting to a point where it's like people are so afraid? Because like right now, right? Like I got my 2 kids. Yesterday, one of them got chicken pox. Like, and I was trying to like, you're good, you're safe. You're safe.
I had it. I'm good.
Okay, you're safe. He's still cute though, so you know he'll just smile and infect you. But no, so you know, it's like I was just thinking through this yesterday, and I was like, man, you know, I'm trying to interview somebody, and I'm like, dude, I'm at the urgent care with my son, and then I might meet you later. And then I was like, hey, maybe you could come by like my apartment, and like we could chat downstairs. Now this is a guy thing, but then from your article or what you said in the article, I was like. So like, might a woman be like, I'm definitely not coming to the lobby of your apartment to talk to you about a job that is like not a professional place for me to be, yada, 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 because you kind of insinuated that those kinds of dynamics create a problem.
I think lobby of your apartment daytime is probably...
Nighttime. It was 8:30.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of tough, right?
Because it was like the situation was like, yo, my freaking kid, I wanted to meet you earlier, so my kid got sick.
What sucks is not that it's impossible, not that every woman has to say no to it, but if I'm a woman, I have to consider it. I have to think twice. And if I'm a guy, I don't. And it's the cognitive load, right? That the successive, constant weight of the cognitive load of like, is there a possibility this could go weird? Do I want to expose myself to something weird like this?
Expose is the wrong word to use there.
Yeah, I mean, just do it, right? And that, I think, when I've talked to women about like going to conferences and events, right? Or just listen to women talk to each other about going to conferences and events. It's kind of like, yeah, I really want to go to the show, but you know how Vegas can be, right? I'm like, I can't go solo. Like, I've tried to convince my husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, right, to come with me and share my room. Because, you know, it can be, I don't want to get into a situation like X. And as a guy, you just never have to think about it. It's just cheating, right? It's like you're starting the race 30 feet ahead of the other person, and then you're like, I won. It's like, yeah, you did, but you had a head start.
You got to admit that you had a head start.
You got to admit that you had a head start, right? So I'm not saying like it's that like every guy has to always feel bad about this. Just try and make that 30 feet into 15 or 10 if you can, right? And just try and have empathy for people for whom the 30 feet might be 40 or 50.